All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting the good fight of faith and truth and sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believer. Shalom to you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. See, I love statements like this because when people say this, all you're doing is showing your confusion. You're showing your confusion. We're not confused. We know the truth. We understand that there is only one power, okay? And he the one that control everything, including Satan. You can read that account in Job. I'm not going to get into that part because obviously everybody know about Satan, and Satan, his name don't change. God's name change. The beliefs about God change. And it's because of the God of this world. So let's start off with that. I don't want to make this video long at all. I'm getting straight to the point with the scriptures. So this is the problem. So since this devil have taken our book and created a whole bunch of denominations center around our book, I'm talking about the Baptists, the Presbyterian, the Seventh-day Adventists, the Mormons, the Jehovah Witnesses, so many. All right. So many branches from the Catholic Roman Church. So you got a lot of people, and then the dogma that have been taught down, the precepts of men that have been taught down from generation to generation and passed on. That's not our fault. The Lord, he set prophets up, and you either never came across the truth or you don't respect the prophets for who they are, which means you've been rejected. But it's said for the gospel, but if our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. So yeah, there are people that are lost. There are people that are rejected. There are people who are not meant to get this truth because it's in the scriptures. Romans 11:7, the elect obtained it, the rest were blinded. So you got this little girl on here, all right, with that face. You can't be serious, all right. That's the type of face that she had. You can't be serious, right? So why do religions have different gods but the same Satan? It's because in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. See, we in a time where the truth have been spread into the four winds of the earth. And we are in a time where I would bank that majority of people came across the truth in some type of form. But they rejected it because they either didn't like the way the message was presented or they don't like the way that the men of the Lord look. And when you go to 1 Corinthians 1, it talks about how the Lord picked the lowly of this world. He picked the base thing of this world to confound the things which are mighty. Like this mindset right here. This is a mighty mindset because Christianity, all right, ruled in the religion world. All right. Even in the spiritual world, you have 2 billion Christians. That's what Google says. OK. All right. Statistically, you have 2 billion Christians who believe in sweet Jesus. And it's only about 7.8 billion people on the earth. All right. So that's like 30, probably like 33%, 30 or 35%, something like that. Trying to do the math on the top of my head, so I mean 40%. Nah, yeah, 40%. We're gonna say 40, close to 40. So anyway, so the point is that that's almost half of the world that that ascribe to Christianity, Christian beliefs, right? So lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. But yeah, I love these type of statements because they literally think this is something that they could take out their back pocket, be like, got them. They really think they got something when they do this. That's the reason why they would make a meme like this with the little girl looking at whoever like that, right? And having this statement in the meme. But no, you're the one that's confused. See, matter of fact, let's get this. This is why the Lord said this. It says, And the spirits of the prophets is subject to the prophets, which means that they always going to come back in their lot and speak the truth of the matter of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And then what the next scripture said, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but the peace, as in all churches of the saints. So what did the Lord say in John 8:32? You should know the truth and the truth should make you free. That's peace. See, we're not, dang, my son really up. Hold on. Yep, my son is up. So if you hear some noise, Salakia. So I gotta try to get through this fast. But yeah, man, so all you doing is displaying your confusion. This is not a cut. They really be thinking that this is a cut, and it's not. The God of this world, which is Satan, and he have a physical counterpart who the earth is given into in Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So through his wine, his philosophies that he, taught to the world, you still under the spell. So this is why the Lord said, stay yourself, wonder and cry ye out, and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. That's the philosophies of this world. You're blinded. You're confused. Like I said, I always say this when it comes to this, even when it comes to like reading the first 2 chapters of Job, that would give you a great overview of how God and Satan works. Satan reports to the Lord and tells Satan what to do and tells Satan what not to do. Because he even told, he basically said, you haven't tried my servant Job? And then Satan was like, you put a hedge around him. You bless his hands, but let me, touch his body, take away his family, his riches. And I bet you he'll cuss you to your face. And the Lord was like, bet. And guess what? Job kept his integrity. So there's a thing. So and then he even told Satan, do all of that. Do all that you please, but don't touch his life. Now, after Job didn't, Satan did all of that, right? And then Job kept his integrity. If Satan was a person who people think he is, just a person who just do whatever he want to do, he would have killed Job. Like, fuck, I did all of this. Job kept his integrity. I'm about to off him now, But guess what? The Lord said, don't touch his life. And he didn't, which shows you right there, the dynamic between the two. Our power is the head of all principalities. Okay. So it said they are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. You are confused. All right. One thing I will say, in Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlots, as it says in Revelation 17:5, is so many religions, so many belief systems in this place. And basically it's a big gumbo pot of all of that, and then when you live in this world, if you don't have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the spirit of truth, as it says in John 14:17, the spirit of truth whom the world cannot receive. If you're on the outside of that, you are able to get caught up in all these belief systems. So that's what you're drunk on. It said, for Yahweh have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep. He have closed your eyes, the prophets and your rulers, the seers have he covered. You know what that means? He blocked you from getting this. So this is why you would make a statement like this. All right. And let's get a classic scripture. I haven't read this in a while. But this is really what it is. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because you have rejected knowledge. That's the thing. A lot of people. We started off with the scripture, right? For 2 Corinthians 4:4. The 4th verse, we started at 3, but the 4th verse said that the God of this world blinded the minds of them who believe not. So you rejected this. And then the Lord gave you over to a reprobate mind. It said, I will also reject you. We just read. He poured out a spirit of deep sleep upon you. You should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of your power. I will also forget your children. So the world is ruled by Satan, his physical counterpart, the Edomites, who wants no parts and can't have no parts of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So, oh my gosh, sorry. Hopefully I didn't hear that. My son talking crazy. But yeah, so of course he gonna change the name. The Lord, I mean, even Satan know that we are saved through the name. That's in Acts 4:12. So that's why you have many names. All right. That's why you have different, gods. And, when it comes to gods, you have different practices, different beliefs. That's confusion. In the scriptures, America is literally called Babylon the Great. Babylon means confusion, Babal in the Hebrew. So yeah, it's a big gumbo of confusion. But since my son is acting real crazy, I'm gonna end it. And Lord willing, it was edifying, straight to the point. But like I said, all you doing is displaying your confusion. The Lord is not the author of confusion. It's only one power. Matter of fact, let's end it on that. Damn, I forgot what that scripture at. So I'm gonna have to put it like this. No, one God. One God. Dang, I can't even remember. Ephesians 4:6. It's a couple actually. One God and the Father of all, and who is above all and through all and in you all. All right. Let's read this one. You believers that there is one God, you do as well. The devils also believe and tremble. That's talking about demons. All right. And then this one, I remember this one now. I got to go to verse 5, end it on this. It said, for though there be there that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many. That's the confusion of this world, right? But unto us, because we know the truth, there is but one power, the Father of whom are all things, are, and we in him, and one Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, by whom are all things, and we by him. Yeah, so in this world, which this scripture cuts this whole meme right here. Why do religions have different gods? The Lord even said through Paul, matter of fact, he actually quoting Isaiah 26, but it said, "For there be called gods, for though there be that are called gods." All right, so that means, the Spirit won't let me end it. For Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. Well, the Lord is even telling you that there is gods, all right, which gods just mean powers. In the origin of the powers is the Alahayim, which is the angels. You have angels on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side. But obviously, we're talking about the left right now. And it says, for all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh made heaven and earth. See? So all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Hope this video is edifying. Slaki, I had to rush because of my son. Shalom, seek ye the Lord while he may be found.